The captain just splashed some water on his teammate while the coach was talking, but this crazy coach decided to punish him with something called the death crawl. He tied a sweaty towel over the captain's eyes, made him crawl across the field carrying a teammate who weighed 160. He had to keep his legs tight and off the ground the whole way, and his knees could never touch the grass. Normally the captain would crawl maybe 30 yards at most, but this coach pushed him to go 50, the teammates standing behind him. At first they were all laughing and joking around, but slowly the smiles started to disappear, because the captain had already gone way past 50 yards, with the coach yelling in his ear. He finally dropped at the 100-yard line. That coach's name was Taylor, a man everyone thought was a complete failure. 6 years of coaching, and his team never won a single game. Even the car he drove was some old beat-up relic from his grandpa. It stalled every other day, and the only way to stop it was with a foot brake. His players weren't just failing in class, they were lazy and unmotivated on the field too. The new season had just kicked off, and they already lost their very first game. Taylor snapped after the match. He blew up at his team in anger. On his way home through the school halls, he saw parents gathered for a meeting. They wanted him fired on the spot. Even his closest assistant turned against him. He had been married to his wife for 4 years, but doctors told them their chances of having kids were slipping away. Taylor felt like his whole life was crashing down. Then one day at school, an old professor walked up to him, said God came to him in a dream, and left Taylor with a message. When God opens a door, no one can shut it. God hasn't given up on you.
Therese still a door waiting for you. Taylor satt Tere in sie längse.
Thinking like maybe he finally had a new path ahead. Under the blazing sun, on the practice field, this so-called crazy coach made the players try the death crawl for themselves. It was his way of pushing them to the limit, because every single one of them had more inside than they realized.
Wen you stand in front of Agiant.
The only thing really stopping you is fear, but when you push past the fear, and keep going until there's nothing left to give.
Tats wen you breaktrug.
The captain's 100-yard crawl shocked every player on the field.
And in that moment,
the fire for victory came alive again in their hearts. Their eyes were locked in with determination. They trained harder than ever under the burning sun, and on game day they played like a completely different team. In the end, the Eagles pulled off a 24-23 win, taking down the Giants.
From our team everybody counted out.
To proving everyone wrong with victory after victory, until they finally held that championship trophy high.